Hello everyone, my name is Kaylee. This is the Tea House, and today I am starting the process of getting a turkey ready for dinner. The process that I am choosing to get this prepared is called dry brining, which essentially takes salt and the turkey and at least 24 hours. So I am going to get started with that. I am all prepared here. I have my organic turkey that I got from Azure Standard. I also have a small bowl of salt. This is the Celtic sea salt that I also got from Azure Standard. And this is what I'm going to use to salt brine this turkey. I also have a knife to cut into this and some paper towels so that I can blot this dry once I get it out of the plastic. Now I'm going to be doing the majority of this work in the sink just because it's a little more sanitary. I have washed my sink really well and rinsed it out, and so it is all ready to have the turkey put into it. What we are going to do is we are going to take the salt, and my recipe says 1 tablespoon per 4 pounds of turkey. I'm definitely doing more than that because I feel like that's not going to be getting enough salt everywhere. I like highly seasoned food, and that is not quite enough. So I am going to be salting the inside, the outside, and under the skin of this turkey. And then I'm going to be putting it back in this bowl and covering this bowl with saran wrap and putting it back in the refrigerator to set overnight. And then after I'm done with this, so the next time that you see this, it's actually going to be in a roasting pan. I don't know where my roasting pan is, so I'm actually going to go to pick up my dad's roasting pan. And so once I have that back home, I will be moving the turkey from the roasting pan or from this bowl into the roasting pan. So you'll see it a little differently when the next time that you see it after it has been wrapped in saran wrap. But this is what we are working with now. I also choose to wear gloves just because it is a little easier to work with when I have gloves and tiny humans running around. So if I have to run really quickly and take care of something, I can easily take gloves off and not have to necessarily wash my hands all that well before dealing with a emergency. All right, let's get started. Do you want to say hi to our friends?
Mm-hmm.
Say hi.
Hi.
What are we making?
We're making turkey.
We're making turkey.
And now we're making this bowl pepper.
Yep, that bowl has salt in it.
This is where it's not.
Yeah, that's salt too.
And now, and what's this pea?
That's a recipe. Very good.
Where's Mommy's recipe?
It is Mommy's recipe. Yeah.
It's not as was. What?
Is it your recipe?
Yeah.
It could be, I guess.
Where's the recipe? And we're making turkey.
Yeah, we're making turkey. Okay, Mama's going to flip this around so that they can see, okay?
Okay.
the sunny days caress our skin when we begin to fall. All the white noise fading out to the void of everything we've done. We always make mistakes, but round up just where we began. I might be lost again.
This turkey is all ready to go back in the refrigerator. The turkey neck, which is right here in the sink still, I am actually going to put in the bag of vegetable scraps that I have that I will be making poultry broth, chicken broth, turkey broth here in the next little couple days once I have this carcass available. And I'm going to get this cleaned up. Like I said, I did wash the sink really, really well prior to starting this, so I highly recommend that you do that because the majority of the mess is all in the sink. The next time that you will see this, we will have the turkey in a roasting pan on the day of cooking. It is the next day. We have dry brined our turkey overnight in the fridge. I'm just going to make sure that all of any liquid that was in the internal cavity is out. Then I'm going to place it on this cutting board here. I have 2 onions, 1 lemon, and 1 apple that I am stuffing in this cavity. As well as in this bowl I have salt, pepper, thyme, and parsley that I will be putting on the outside of the bird once I take this butter and rub it pretty much everywhere. So that is the plan. First we're going to get it stuffed. Next step is the butter. Now you want softened butter, and you are going to just rub this everywhere. That includes under the skin. As much as you can get under there as possible. And this is about a half cup of butter for the entire turkey. Now that this is done, I'm going to let it rest, again, breast side down for about an hour. This will be cooking for 12 minutes per pound of turkey. And this is a 15-pound turkey, so that's about 3 hours for me. Obviously, that depends on the size of your turkey, but we are going to let this rest for about an hour, breast side down. We're going to cook it at 450 for 30 minutes, and then take it out, flip it over, breast side up, put some foil over it, and then cook it for the remaining roughly 3 hours. The first 30 minutes of this bird cooking are complete. I have dropped the temperature from 450 to 350, and now we are going to tent the top of this bird. So you want the wing tips, which is this part and this part, and the breast covered with foil. So that is what we are going to do. I have also added I measured out 2 cups of white wine, and I have put about 1.5 cups in the bottom of the pan. And if you don't want to use white wine, you can use chicken broth, or you can just use water if you choose to do that. But that is going to make sure that the drippings from the bird do not burn while they're in the oven. So then we are going to put it back in the oven at 350 for 12 minutes per pound. So I'm going to start checking this at about 2 hours. and we want it to be an internal temperature of 160. The last thing that we are going to want to note is that you do want to make sure that you, when you start checking for the temperature, you want to also check that there is still liquid in the bottom of the pan. If needed, you want to add more because you don't want to set off the smoke detector. Hello my friends, this beautiful turkey is out of the oven. I have some mashed potatoes, or I guess some potatoes that are in the Instapot steaming and getting ready to make into mashed potatoes. I'm going to carve this turkey on the oven rack just because I can't pick it up but I can't pick up a whole turkey by itself, but I will be carving it and then placing it on a cutting board to serve later. So I'm going to carve this just like I would a chicken. I'm going to take the wings off, the legs off, and then cut out the breasts. So that is what you will see. I've already taken the lemons, onions, and apples out from the inner cavity, and I'm just cooling those in a bowl before putting those into the scrap bag that I have for making stock.